Hi, Greenhead family. Think refrigerating your food is always the right move. Think again. Some of the most common food we throw in the fridge actually lose flavor, spoil faster, or even become toxic. In this video, I'm breaking down what really happens when you refrigerate this food. And trust me, it's not what you think. Storing food properly is more than just convenience. It affects your health, your wallet, and the quality of what you eat. Many of us unknowingly shorten the shelf life of our groceries or risk harmful changes just by refrigerating the wrong items. We refrigerate almost everything out of habit. But the truth is, refrigeration isn't always preservation. In fact, cold temperatures can change the taste, texture, and even the nutritional value of your food. Not to mention, it could lead to unnecessary food waste and, in some cases, health risk. If you've ever wondered why your tomatoes taste bland or your bread goes stale faster than expected, you might be storing them wrong. Bread. Putting bread in the fridge seems smart, right? But actually, cold air speeds up a process called retrogradation, which makes the bread go stale and dry faster. Solution: store in a bread box or airtight container at room temperature. Freeze it only if you need long term storage. 2. Tomatoes. Refrigeration damages the membranes inside a tomato, turning it graining and dull. The cold also halts the ripening process, which means you lose flavor. The solution: keep tomatoes on the counter, out of direct sunlight. 3. Bananas. When you refrigerate bananas, the skin turns brown quickly and the texture becomes mushy. The ripening enzymes just don't like the cold. Solution: let them ripen on the counter. Once ripe, you can refrigerate if needed, but expect the peel to darken. Potatoes. Cold temperatures convert potato starch into sugar faster. When cooked, these sugars can produce a compound called acrylamide, a potential health risk. The solution: store in a cool, dark place like a pantry, not the fridge. Onions and garlic. In the fridge, onions and garlic absorb moisture and become soft, moldy, or sprout prematurely. The solution: keep them dry and in a well ventilated spot like a mesh bag or basket. 6. Mangoes. Looking at the unripe mangoes. Just like avocados, mangoes need room temperature to ripen. Refrigerating them too soon stops the ripening process, leaving them tasteless and hard. Solution: let them ripen fully on the counter. Once soft and sweet, you can refrigerate them for a couple of days to extend freshness. Peaches and other stone fruits when unripe. Peaches, nectarines, and plums lose their flavor and juiciness when refrigerated before they are ripe. Cold air disrupts the enzymes that develop their sweetness. The solution: let them ripen at room temperature in a paper bag. Once ripe, pop them in the fridge if you are not eating them right away. 8. Chocolates. Refrigerating chocolate may cause sugar bloom. that white, chalky appearance that make it taste weird and lose its silky texture. So what's the solution to this? Store in a cool, dark place in an airtight container, especially if it's premium chocolate. Melons. Talking about whole melons. Uncut melons like watermelon, cantaloupe, or honeydew do better at room temperature. The fridge can dull their natural antioxidants and sweetness. Whole watermelons kept in the fridge may lose antioxidants like lycopene, plus the cold affects their texture and flavor. So what's the solution to this? Keep them on the counter until cut. Then refrigerate the pieces in a sealed container. 10. Pineapples. Cold temperatures can interfere with the natural ripening of pineapples and cause them to lose their vibrant flavor. The solution to this is to store whole pineapples at room temperature. Once they are sliced, refrigerate in an airtight container. Next is cucumbers. Cold temperatures cause cucumbers to become soggy and pitted over time. The fridge breaks down their water content too quickly. Solution for this is to store the cucumbers at room temperature away from direct sunlight for up to a week. Citrus fruits. Oranges, lemons, limes. Fridges dry them out from the inside, especially if they are not in a sealed bag. The solution to this is to keep them in a fruit bowl or pantry for up to 2 weeks. For longer storage, refrigerate in a sealed container. Olive oil. Cold makes olive oil go cloudy and thick and eventually separates. Not harmful, but annoying. The solution is to store in a dark glass bottle away from sunlight in a cool pantry. We also have pumpkins and squash, the uncut one. These hearty vegetables actually do better outside the fridge. Cold air breaks down their flesh over time. Solution: store in a dark, dry place for weeks, even months. Never refrigerate this either unless you absolutely have to. Coffee beans, they absorb odors and lose flavor. Honey. Honey is naturally antimicrobial and never spoils, but refrigerating it causes crystallization and thickening, making it harder to use. Solution: store in a sealed jar at room temperature. It will last for years. Unripe avocados. Putting unripe avocados in the fridge stops them from ripening properly. You are left with rock hard fruit that never softens. The solution is to let them ripen on the counter, then refrigerate if needed to slow further ripening. Fresh herbs. Herbs wilt quickly in the fridge unless stored right. Most people just toss them in. Solution is to treat herbs like flowers. Trim the stems and place them in water in a glass. Then loosely cover with a bag. So, how do you store smarter? What's the takeaway? Every food has a nature. Some continue to ripen, some hate the cold, and others thrive in dark, dry places. Understanding that means better taste, longer shelf life, and healthier meals for you and your family. If this video helped you rethink your fridge habits, give it a thumbs up and tell me in the comments what's one food you will stop refrigerating today. I want to know. Don't forget to subscribe to the Green Health channel for more wellness wisdom, smart food tips, and natural living hacks. Let's grow healthier together. Thank you, and I love you all.